sort of sounds like a story. Yeah, it's really good. It's called The Four Roses. We saw each other at the Wild Rock concert on this sandy beach. My eyes see a blue light shining down on your face and hair. It really caught my attention to you, and you see the green light shining on my face and hair. We started walking to each other when we got to know each other. It made us think, oh, how much chemistry we have for each other. We started walking to the parking lot. We've passed a florist. He was selling roses for charity. I told you to wait at the lot, and you agreed to. I saw the florist bought a beautiful yellow rose that smelled good. I knew I wanted to buy it. For you, the yellow rose meaning was friendship. I ran to you to give you the rose and whispered in your ear, it means friendship. You smiled and whispered in my ear, I'll become your friend. The concert was ending, so I grabbed your hand and said, I'll take you home, it's getting late. You smiled and got in front of me, then you went into the seat of my car. I was driving and glanced over to you with excitement. You were holding the rose and smelling it. We finally get to your house. I walked you to your front porch and kissed you on the lips. Then I whispered in your ear to tell you I have to go now and good night to you. I walked to the car and waved goodbye to you and looked at the dashboard to notice that you left me a piece of paper with your number on it. As I soon get home with excitement, I went to my bedroom to call you. We talked all night and long. As time was going by, we talked for months to years. Finally, one day you called me and said, can we meet up at the beach where we first met? I answered yes. I ran to the beach and I see you sitting on the beach and I sat next to you. You leaned your head on my shoulder and whispered in my ear to tell you you want to move in with me. So I picked you up and hugged you tight to kiss you on your lips. As 2 weeks go by, we got all your stuff in my house and started unpacking everything. I decided to take a break to rest on our bed. I fell asleep, then woke up and noticed it was quiet. I headed downstairs. You were not there. I looked on the refrigerator door and found a note. It said, you are in town doing errands. You'll be back soon. So I decided to cook dinner and make a plate. I went to the bathroom to take a warm shower. I hear the door open in the kitchen. I put myself in a row and headed to the dining table. You were eating. You saw me and kissed me and said, please close your eyes and put your hands out. So I did. I felt something light in my hand. It smelled good. Then you told me to open my eyes, so I did it. It was a red rose. I was happy. You said it means I always love you all through time. I grabbed your hand and took you to the bedroom. We made love to each other that night. Then we fell asleep. Morning comes upon us. I decided to head downstairs to make you a bed and breakfast meal. I slipped a ring in the napkin and headed to the bedroom. You were lying down. I woke you up and you smiled and said, thank you, how sweet of you. When you got down, you grabbed a napkin. The ring fell on your lap with joy. You knew what it meant. I told you I would marry you, and as time goes by, again, we've been married for 3 years now. It was an Easter morning after church. We were walking through the beautiful park with a lovely wishing well. We sit down, and I told you I'll be back. I'm going to get us a hot dog from our favorite stand. When I was walking, I passed a florist. He was selling roses. It was the same guy I saw when we first met. I walked to him and said, hi, you still sell roses? He smiled and said, yes, I do. You're the boy that gave your friend a yellow rose that night. I told him, wow, you remember that. He looked at me and said, he remembers his customers, and I see you and her are more than friends. Now, I looked at him and said, yes, we are. He grabbed a peach rose and a white rose and said, peach means always together. White means living in perfect harmony. These are free to take them. I smiled and said, thank you. I turned around and I looked at my love in the well. Then I turned around again. The guy was gone. I looked up at the sky and saw 2 white feathers drifting to the ground with a surprise. Feeling, I picked them up and started walking away.
Wow, that's awesome.